What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so of course, the media already is coming up with excuses, built-in excuses for what maybe, and I say maybe because the series isn't over. It's 3-1. The odds are in the Timberwolves' favor, but with the way the officiating can be in the NBA, you just can never bank these things totally, right? Although this is the 5th time in the so-called GOAT's career he's been down 3-1. Just want to put that out there. The 5th time. The second year in a row, the so-called GOAT is down 3-1 in a playoff series. But anyway, they're already trying to absolve him of blame. Too many minutes. He's 40 years old. You can't expect him to play defense at this stage of his career. But whenever he has a great offensive game in this offensively friendly era, Jordan never did that, even though Jordan was in a more defensive-oriented era. You get it, right? And now I'm even seeing, like I did earlier with the video, I talked about it earlier, they're even now saying, why don't Giannis come? As if he didn't already have Luka Doncic there. So this is the question that I think most people need to ask themselves. If you're talking about LeBron needing more help, right? Isn't that on LeBron for wasting a roster spot on his son? Maybe the help that the Lakers need, that the media claims he needs so bad, isn't LeBron and this obsession he has with making the Lakers his family business? Talking about Bryce join the team if he's still there, I guess. I don't know. Isn't that hurting the Lakers' chances of winning? I mean, am I wrong in thinking about that? Is Bronny even on the playoff rotation? I don't think so. Is he even? I don't think he's playing. Is he playing? Is he in the rotation? I'm trying to remember. Has he played in the playoffs? Or am I thinking about the regular season? Anyway, toward the end of the regular season, what I'm trying to get at. Look, this is all on LeBron James, okay? You can't sit up here and have this media machine constantly harping about you needed help when you already got Luka Doncic on the team, right? You got Rui Hachimura. You got Austin Reeves, who was looking like a poor man's Jerry West when LeBron James was out. It was Luka and him. You got Dalton Connect. You know what I'm saying? You got all these nice pieces. You got the supposed Einstein of coaches, so they claim it, JJ Redick, and yet he still needs another superstar. Mind you, Nikola Jokic won a championship with a nice squad, not a bunch of superstars, but he won a championship with a nice squad: Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., KCP, a couple other guys, right? Nice role players, good quality bench. That was enough. Giannis won championship with Drew Holiday, uh, Chris Middleton, who's not a superstar, um, Porter, not Porter, excuse me, Tucker, Bobby Portis, etc. Um, that's not a super team. Why is it that this guy needs a super team? No, he has enough. Or, as we've been saying time and time again, the problem is him. The problem is having a guy on the floor who, except for in spurts and when called out about it incessantly by his detractors, aka me, Dreamers Pro, Ticket TV, 78 Sports TV, my boy, the late great LB, may he rest in eternal peace. All of us, right? Sports T, Brandon Love Sports. And when I say detractors, I don't mean we all always criticize them all the time, but we keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we all say this guy is not what they claim him to be. You know what I'm saying? Sports and fitness rants. Got to mention him. Look, you can't have a guy out there who's not playing any defense, a defensive liability, a guy who in the clutch constantly falls short and looks for others to blame. He's doing it now. Last time I saw on his podcast with Steve Nash, he was blaming his teammates, either directly or indirectly, for a loss they had earlier in the series. I mean, what type of person is that? You know, it's a reason why Larry Bird once said that if you want to play on a team and have fun, play with one of the guys who, you just want to have fun and maybe put up numbers, whatever. He said you play with LeBron. He said you want to win, you play with Kobe. There's a reason why Larry Bird said that. It's a reason why Larry Bird came into that All-Star pregame locker room and tried to talk to these guys about going there and competing. And a certain guy rolled his eyes because he's not his preferences are for him to go out there, put up numbers, and blame others for when things don't go right, and take all the credit when things go right. When things go wrong, he blames others. When things go right, he takes all the credit. And that's what that is, man. And in this situation, them wasting a roster spot on a scrub, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Them wasting a roster spot on the scrub is part of the reason why they're in this 3-1 hole. And it just needs to be put out there. That's all I got to say about it, man. So what you guys think?